lovelies, and welcome back to another episode of We the Panel, a Terrace House Podcast. Thank you for joining us. My name is Tim, and I'm Tim. Next up, we have our resident TikToker, Cheska Camille. Please say hi to the people, Cheska.
Hi, I'm Cheska Camille. That is Cheska Camille.
We also have our musical YouTuber and regional vocalist, Mr. James Tortosilla. Say what's up to the people, James.
Hello, how y'all doing?
And last, and certainly not least, we have our sound maintenance man, / guitarist, / podcast wizard, Mr. Ferjiggles, Jason Asanas. Say what's up to the lovelies, Jason.
Howdy.
Cool.
Hey, howdy.
Glad you guys can join us back again. So, introduction's over. Let's just hop right into it.
Whoa,
This is a really good episode, guys.
Whoa,
This is,
feeling
a really
frisky.
good episode.
Okay,
No.
damn.
No, this is a really good. I just dude. I have so much. I want to just. It was an interesting episode. I mean, I don't want to spoil the order and how we go through things. So,
Whoa.
I mean, it starts off pretty spicy. I say that every week, but Sorry.
Honestly, man, I feel that it was a good episode. It was the start to season 2 for Terrace House Boys and Girls Next Door, and this episode was titled "The Girl Has Come." And the episode starts a little differently than the first season because Yu has finally left her car.
She
and
finally
is now
crossed that
in
bridge.
What looked like what looked like a movie theater. And so she kind of recaps everything that happened in her recap episode, which is kind of meta. But the important thing is she introduces someone new to her panel. So this episode we got to welcome Trendle, also known as Tori-chan. So that was great. I'm excited for what they do because Tori-chan is a big panelist in later. I can't say seasons anymore because this is season 2. In later renditions of Terrace House. So yeah, but the episode actually starts with Taichun doing something pretty symbolic, in which he erases some of the old members' names from the chore list. And then it goes to the dinner table where the 4 of them talk about how Rie and Masato are now gone and how the prospect of 2 new people showing up could be and how they can shake things up in the house. So, what did you guys think of Tori-chan showing up in the panel and everything that's happened so far?
It's nice to see that Yu has friends. We won't just be hearing her just talk to herself anymore. Now she can have someone to bounce ideas off of, which is going to be really cool to see. But yeah, I don't remember. Did they just introduce Tori-chan as just her name? Did he say what she does, or is she just a person that's watching the show now, or is there any qualifications to be a panel member?
Did she say in the show? Well, I know her because of future shows, but did they actually introduce her properly? Because I just saw her and I was just like, Tori-chan's back! Girl, I missed you.
I mean, so what I saw was that when she was introduced, they talked about how she does watch the show regularly, and that she was brought in because she was at the same age range as them. So yeah, they just kind of said oh yeah, we're glad to see you here, and you're the same generation as them. So hopefully you can bring something new to the experience, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She doesn't even look like she aged in features. seasons.
Oh,
She looks
really?
exactly the
So
same.
true.
Really?
Like, whoa, that's insane. She's beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I agree with Tim. It's good that you actually has someone to talk to other than a cameraman and a producer, probably. Um, but yeah, once Taichun like erased the names out of the blackboard, I was like, dang, it's real. They actually left. And like Tim's reaction when we first saw it, and like for context, he just watched the like previous two episodes. Yeah. So it's like all I heard from Tim was like, no, they're gone.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking to see, but like it was kind of funny to watch Tim's reactions because they're like so fresh in its mind.
Yeah, I just went through the past 3 weeks in the past hour. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, he caught up on everything, and it was all, it all just hit you. So that's, oh man, lots of emotions. But as we move on, we get to see the four of them go to a shrine and pray for some of their own intentions. So Shota prays for everyone that he knows to pass their exams. Taechan asks for safety towards his friends and family, and working hard for everyone else. And then we get to see the scene where Taechan gets to go to Kojima's place to celebrate New
Yeah.
Year's. So Taechan gets to play with the kids, and he talks to Kojima about how this year is going to be his year, which everyone says, is it going to happen? Who knows? What do you guys think?
We all said that at the beginning of this year, and look how that turned out.
Not doing too
Yeah.
hot for us.
Well, I mean, this podcast came out of quarantine, so it's not all
That's
bad.
true.
I think 2020 is not bad.
Okay.
Controversial statement. That's such a controversial statement.
I trigger everyone here.
Okay.
But yeah, it was an interesting scene. The way how like he went to Kojima, it was like, yeah, it's gonna be a good year, which is like a good you should always think positive about the start of a new year. But it doesn't look like a start of a good year when he can't even play that game correctly with those kids. Boy, he sucks.
Oh, dang.
Nah, he was sandbagging. He let the kids win, obviously.
Oh, okay.
What do you think's gonna happen when Taechan finally gets his acting career and leaves? He kind of looked like he was really part of the family unit in that scene.
Yeah, because he looked like one of the kids.
Oh,
Dang.
He was
He
playing
is
with
19.
the kids. He was playing with the
He
kids.
is 19.
what is he gonna talk Japanese politics with Hayao Miyazaki and the other elders? at
No,
the
it's
table?
just like, again, he still has that kitty vibe. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do well in school today, or I'm gonna do well in my acting career. Just wait and see. Yuck. Like, that's what I got from what I saw.
Wow.
You're saying he's Mickey Mouse. Eh?
Basically, he's like innocence, like in a form. It's not bad. It's just like I could see why girls wouldn't be into that. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. My man got shafted last year, but I hope he's gonna get not shafted this year.
All I gotta say is my boy didn't shed no tears until after everyone left. That's all I gotta say.
Hey man, sometimes
Sorry, not my boy, my young man.
I don't know,
My-
man.
my young
Sometimes
man.
Sometimes it's cute when you're sensitive. It's okay.
Nah, he had the straight face. He had the straight mugshot face the whole time, and I respect
Oh my
it.
god.
You legit like when someone died. It's been another. He cries in a corner eventually.
Yeah, as soon as everyone's not looking anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh.
hopes, but he should be prepared of how tough an acting career can and will be.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
He held it together for the cameras. I believe in him.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. You know what? He's got the ugly cry face. He has the pretty cry face. He has it all down. He's the whole package. He's like
Yeah, but
ready.
those are his real emotions.
Exactly.
So when he gets a script and he has to act it all out.
He's gonna remember Masato leaving. Oh, it's a sad scene. All
Oh my
right.
God.
that scene of him, like, you know, that last like dab before he leaves. He's just waterworks.
Oh
You can
my
see
God.
it now.
All right, Tim.
Well, speaking of Taechan,
Mm-hmm.
we get to the next scene where the girls and Taechan are in the living room, and the girls ask him what his type is. And he says that he likes a serious girl who is put together with intense eyes. And that's when we get to a very exciting scene where it pans to the city and we get to see some legs walking to like a restaurant. And this is where we
Mm.
get to see the new girl talking to her friend about how she's going to Terrace House. And she said that she's looking forward to making food. And she also mentions her aggressive nature because she is a gyaru model, which is interesting. So then we get back to the house where we see Taechan and Momo at the dinner table, just kind of chilling, eating ice cream. Momo's talking about Taechan's phone. I don't know, it was super meaningless. And then the house gets a phone call, and it's the new girl. And it was pretty funny because they clearly don't know how to use their doorbell phone, which makes sense because I guess they've never had to use it because they all have their keys. But Taechan answers the doorbell and he's like, yes, and there's no answer. So he's like, what the heck? So then Momo sees that the girl is walking up the stairs and they get all like excited and stuff. And that's when we truly get introduced to the new girl. So her name is Hana Imai. She's 20 years old. And as soon as she comes in, she asks for Sena.
Mm.
She also mentioned that she watches the show and talks about how she's part of the Gyaru magazine and she is into guys who are hard to read / bad boys, and she wants to be able to do anything for her man. So, Hana Imai is now in the house. What do you guys think?
Well, after a quick Google search of what a gyaru model is,
What's a
Oh,
gyaru?
yeah, what is that?
so it's like from what
What
I'm
is that?
looking so if you like Google image it, especially for everybody back at home, because I have no way of like putting up images here yet
Oh,
working on upgrades, guys. From like a very skin deep like tip of the iceberg analysis, it looks like kind of like a Cali girl type of vibe. Like, I mean, I'm seeing like a lot of models with spray tans, all blonde hair. They've got kind of like that, like if like in the episode, she has that sort of like out there personality. Kind of like even she says like, "Oh, am I being loud right now?" Like, you know, like she's kind of got that in your face personality, which kind of gives me that whole Cali from the Valley type of vibe. Especially like the fashion style with the spray tans, the big hair, the blonde hair, the what the heck? Yeah.
All right. The exact translation of a gyaru is a Japanese transliteration of an English slang word for gal or
Gal.
girl, used to define a fashion subculture in Japan. It is rumored that a gyaru was an exaggeration of an overrepresentation of American teenage party culture in Japan.
Yeah.
The term's usage peaked in
Oh.
early 2000s and has since gradually declined. Yeah, there you go.
Cali.
actually, I've seen those types of pictures. Like I'm looking at it right now. So it's basically they kind of use a lot of tan makeup and then they literally lighten their eye area only with like highlighter
and
or
their lips. It looks like their lips look like.
And their lips too. Yeah, so it's basically kind of a dark skin tone and then white lips, white eyes. It's not flattering, and like I'm kind of glad that this trend declined because that is not flattering now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I disagree. I think they're beautiful.
Positive
Okay.
Jason out
For an
there.
example,
Okay.
put up a picture right now. An extreme like version of like really dark like really bad dark orange spray tan version and like a mild one. I feel like what was her name? New girl?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Hana.
Hannah.
I feel like she had like a very mild like spray tan or tan of sorts, but yeah, there's some really bad ones out there. Holy
Yeah, I think she
Yeah.
was just sun-skinned, sun-kissed.
sun kissed.
Well, I think for her, this is her out of makeup. So when she does photo shoots, she'll just go into extreme,
Oh no.
like, yeah, which is
Oh,
not,
no.
not good, but
Oh no.
it's not good today in the age of 2020.
Oh no.
But yeah. Other than that, I mean, I think Hannah is like pretty chill. Like, I think there might be some drama that could happen with her. Like, probably with like the modeling business with Sena. Like, who knows what could happen? And like, who knows? Maybe she wants to like try something with Taichun. Like, who knows? Like, I feel like drama is gonna happen with her. Why, Tim? Why are you shaking your head?
Because she outright said she's looking for like a bad boy, and Taechun's kind of like the sheltered, like, you know,
Did she
country
say
mouse.
that though?
Yeah.
Did she say she was looking for it, or does she find herself?
She falls
Ending
for
up with bad guys.
boys. She just falls for bad boys.
I feel like she doesn't want to fall for the bad guys,
Mm.
but she just ends up doing it.
So you're thinking?
Mm.
So the probability of Taichun ending up with this new girl, guys. Do you think it can happen? Like,
No,
Like,
zero. No, not his vibe at all. Like, no, not at all. Like,
well, yeah, it's not his vibe, but I feel like she would probably go for him to try something different.
and he's like the exact
Whoa.
opposite. That's true. Ooh.
Because she does complain about her ending up with bad guys at the end of the day. So she's just gonna try something new and try to be with a nicer guy, which is Taichun in this case.
Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
my baby
yeah.
boy is not somebody to try. It's somebody to commit. to,
Okay, but does she
Like,
know that?
No, but like, he's not some sort of palate cleanser. Okay, he's like a whole main course and dessert.
And watch, it's like a plot twist. He becomes a bad boy
Oh,
I mean, he was
Because-
already sporting the
because
leather.
of Hannah.
because of
Yeah,
Hana.
right.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
Because
don't
he
know
already
how I
has a
feel
leather
about
jacket,
this.
right? Yeah, that too.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
And he has that whole persona right now to be more manly because his
Mhm.
his
Yeah.
Nissan Masato just like left. So like, you know, oh,
Oh my god. He holds her hand and she's like tries to throw away and he's like, not again.
oh, and he grabs it twice. The re-grab.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, and she likes that like upwardedness, I guess. It's just like, oh my gosh, Taichan, call me Tayman, Taichman, or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
Wait.
horrible.
Also, another question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Yeah,
So
what's
she
up?
said she looks for guys that are mysterious, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she thinks of Taechun before coming into Terrace House as like the lovable, like innocent child, right?
Mhm.
But then in like, okay, like I'm gonna jump like the scene where they were in the car together.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of like sense that he was being like kind of standoffish and just like not like the typical Taechun that we usually see. So what if she's like, oh, he must be holding a secret. I wonder what it is.
Well, there's layers to him, obviously.
Well,
but,
exactly, and that's the mystery for her.
That's what you saw?
Mm.
That's what you saw in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it in the car. Let's outline the car. So basically, after that scene, right?
Comes into the house and
Comes
then
to the house and she wants to cook something, and she finds out no one in the house cooks, especially the ladies. And Taichun has experience cooking, so they're like, Hana's like, I want to cook, and yeah, Taichun and Hana go grocery shopping, which is always nice in a Terrace House fashion.
Yep.
And
Classic first date.
yeah, and like
Nope.
in the car. So you got that vibe, Cheska? My vibe was Taichun's intimidated by her.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, that's why he's
God.
acting kind of standoffish, which is gonna give her like, oh, that might be a mysterious thing that like I never saw in Taichun before coming into the house.
Okay.
I agree with Cheska, but not like in a standoffish type of thing, but maybe
Well-
more territorial. Because like I feel like
Yeah.
Taichun's the types like this is the space where we developed like friendships. These are the people I know: Seina, Masato, Shota, Momo, Rei-chan. And now two people of this family have left, and now you're coming in to replace them. Who do you think you are, sort of deal? So he's just kind of being a little bit more closed off because you haven't earned that comfortable side of me yet.
Yeah, okay, see, I agree with that. So standoffish was not the right word. Territorial would probably be a better
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
What do you think, James?
I disagree.
Okay.
I very wholeheartedly disagree. So one thing that I noticed about Hana-chan when she was, especially when she was in the car with Tae-chan, is this girl, she can talk
Oh,
and she
Yeah, that's
can
true.
keep talking and keep talking. And I feel like Tae-chan was just intimidated, right? And I feel like her being so talkative is just a part of her nature, right?
Mhm.
And Tae-chan is just like because in the beginning of that scene, like Tae-chan was like, oh yeah, like Tae-chan tried to lead a conversation, and he's
Mhm.
just like he said something, and her answer was like the entire car ride, right? And the entire time Tae-chan's just like, yep. He's driving. He's kind of like tensing up. He's like, yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. And then even when they get to the grocery store, like
Mhm.
Tae-chan grabs the cart and she's like, okay, she puts one, she's like, I think we need two. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, because we're probably gonna buy wine. Oh, okay. They're in the grocery shop. We need to get daikon. Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is for this. And he's like, oh, right, yeah. And she's like, okay, yeah, we need to start cooking more often because this and this and this and this. And I feel like Tae-chan is just completely intimidated, and I feel like Hana just kind of didn't think of it at all.
right. She was just
Like, I don't
naturally
know, like-
herself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
like,
Okay.
Jay, I feel like you have to say something towards this as
Not
well.
really. Well, conversation in
I don't
the
know, I-
car. There's that one point, like, I think Hana asked, "Hey, so when do I stop talking informally, or when I start talking informally?" Because I guess when you first meet a person, you have to talk to them formally, right? In Japan.
Mhm.
And Tae-chan was like, "Oh, takes about like a week. I think you could start talking informally right now." And as soon as that happened, boom, she was on like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like it was one question after the next. I do agree with James. Like
Mhm.
it was just, I think, yeah, Tae-chan was overwhelmed with the questions and how she just felt like she could say a lot of stuff at that point.
She just immediately became
Yeah.
comfortable as soon as like you don't have to be formal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do see your view of Tae-chan being on a guard, because like you can't ever replace the people that we just lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Cheska, that is a stretch.
I know. I just want. Okay, like my thing is, I just want the drama to like really be there, and I feel like Hana would probably be one of the only people that can bring it.
100%.
To this cast.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
She's like, you're throwing
Like,
a
I
rock in a
think-
pond and you're seeing ripples just.
Yeah, like I'm just like trying to point out like probably a lot of different possibilities that could happen with the drama that she could probably bring. It could be relating to Taichun. I mostly see it with like a modeling drama with Sena.
Ooh, that would be
100%.
interesting to see. That would be
Yeah.
very interesting
Yeah.
to see.
I thought there was already a light jab. There was like a conversation where they were talking before they left for the grocery
Grocery
trip.
store. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sena was like, I guess, giving motherly vibes out. And I thought how Hana like said that or pointed that out. She was saying, "Oh, Sena's old. Acts old." That's how I. Yeah. And I heard Sena's like, I don't know. Maybe I saw it differently.
Or
That's what I
Maybe.
thought.
didn't Sena say that she agrees with her though?
Yeah, but like how she said, yeah. Like I don't know. Maybe
Yes.
that's how I saw it as. Like, oh, that's a condescending.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, so like I understood what she meant by like dating bad boys can like initiate or trigger your motherly instincts. Like it's such a weird thing to hear it out loud. And especially how she worded it was kind of weird, but like I kind of understood it because like I don't know, like when you date or deal with a bad boy, you have like 100 things that are like spiraling around your head thinking about like, oh, what's he gonna do next? Like I have to watch out for this, I have to watch out for that. So I think that's kind of what she meant by motherly instincts. I don't think she should have said it like that, but I think I understood it in a sense. In a sense,
no.
like it's still a weird statement, but like you know.
It just came off as like a mommy kink. You know, like how some dudes like being called daddy.
Oh,
Like I don't know. That's how I understood it. They like to be called mommy. Like I don't know.
oh no, I don't think that's what I meant.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
You know
Everything's
that
a
guys
thing.
like being called daddy.
Oh,
Damn, you're right.
Okay, like
Nah, I knew about that one. I just didn't know
Yeah.
that. Anyways,
So off-putting right now.
yeah.
Yo, okay.
people at home,
I'm uncomfortable.
people at home, if you like being called mommy or daddy, please let us know and comment
God,
down
no.
below.
No,
God.
no.
God.
Come on, guys, we gotta
No.
engage our audience more. So yeah,
God,
comment
Yeah,
down
not like
below.
If you like bad boys, let us know.
If you guys understood what Hannah meant or what you thought she meant, please let us know down below.
That's a safe answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about how Hannah came into the house. Like, just to backpedal, just a smidge. Right before she went up to the house, she was having dinner with a friend, or she was kind of talking to her about all her plans that she was going to do once she became part of the show, right? And so I feel like it kind of takes away from the genuine appeal that we initially started with, where 3 random guys, 3 random girls, put them in a house, see what happens, right? But now you have someone who's seen the show, seen how they operate, understands more or less how they edit things and stuff like that. And now it's starting to feel a little bit more like reality TV-y, where you come in with a strategy on how to win, but you're not winning anything in Terrace House. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, okay, think about it that way. Like we already know that they've watched it, right? Like they even put up an ad at the end of one of the episodes like earlier on. So like we already knew that it was going to be fans of Terrace House to begin with.
Fair point.
I don't know. How about you, James?
I mean, okay, so the thing is, like, as much as she came in, like, I don't think it was a game plan for her. I feel like it was more just like a goal. I feel like it was a set of goals that she had, you know, like at the start of every season, or even just like for like most of the time, at least in later renditions of Terrace House, once you show up, one of the first questions that's asked is like, oh yeah, like what goals do you have in this house? And I think that was even asked in the first episode, like what goals did everyone have and stuff like that. That's when we learned that Sena wanted to walk on the walk, like do a show,
Mm.
that's when we talked, like that's when we found out about like all of their goals, right? So I feel like it was more just kind of like Hannah setting a goal, and I feel like she talked about it more, or I feel like the cameras showed that she talked about it during her little dinner thing, because they probably didn't actually talk about it when she was in the house, or at
Mm.
least not yet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just like I don't think that it was a bad thing for her to like to come in with those goals. And yeah, like what Cheska said earlier, with like the whole thing being kind of meta now, because everyone watches the show and a new person's gonna come, and they're gonna know about the show. So like I don't think it's really gonna ruin it. I understand that. uh, I'm pretty sure like all four of us at this point, like we know that those first six were like a very solid six, and we got
Mm.
to see a lot of
Yeah.
them. But then at the same time, we're gonna see a lot of Hannah going forward, and we're gonna see a lot of whoever the new guy is whenever this guy shows up,
Oh.
and another person who can potentially come later, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. We'll move on,
Yeah.
because we've talked about Hannah a lot, but we're not done talking about Hannah, because we get back to the house and we get to see how Hannah and Taechan are in the kitchen cooking, and Momo and Sena are sitting at the table just like amazed at her knife work and the fact that she can make drinking snacks, which was literally like cut avocado and other cut vegetables, but still, it's probably more than anything that they've done. So yeah,
Look like
and
cut avocado, a little bit of parsley, lime juice. You know,
yeah,
it looks like
and
I was watching an episode of Food Wars. Honestly, like just yeah, the way
without all
she's
the extra
preparing
stuff.
everything. Yeah, it's so sick.
Yeah. But then when they get back to the table, Momo, I feel like it was like jokingly, but also also like not a joke. She was asking if Hannah cleans as well. And when Hannah asks them, if she asks if they don't care about cleanliness, Seina's like, "Oh no, no, we care about cleanliness." And then Momo says something that kind of like, I don't know, it stayed on my mind, because Momo said that she cares about cleanliness, but she just doesn't know how to clean. And at that point, Hana kind of rebuttals and says like, "Oh, I thought you just do it, you know?" And like, I don't know, like I kind of feel that too. Like, I don't know. I could be in the minority here. I could be wrong here, but like when someone asks you to clean something, a lot of times you just kind of do it and see if it works out. Like I don't know. Like what do you guys think about just about that entire scene? I guess like from Hannah's knife work to them being amazed to the whole cleanliness thing. Like, what do you guys think about that?
I think Hannah was trying to impress. First day in,
Oh.
let me show off what I bring to the house, which is, you know, like aside from this like big personality, is like, oh yeah, I can cook, no problem. I can clean, I can carry my own, right? So like, whatever this house, I guess, requires is that like I can like hold my own and take care of myself as well as take care of others if I need to, sort of deal, which maybe kind of comes in with that whole mommy thing she was talking about earlier. like, like, I mean, yeah, this
We
is
can't
pretty
go back.
impressive seeing all that cooking. Like, kind of hungry now.
Okay,
Jess,
Tim.
what do you think?
Okay.
What? I want
I mean,
avocados
okay.
now.
Little side note. Little side note. The food and the way that they shot the food made it look delicious. Okay, like even
Mm-hmm.
the cut avocado was a bomb. When they panned to like the big pot and she was like mixing the soup, bro, that looked so good.
Yeah.
So like yeah, Terrace House, good job. For even in the first rendition, y'all still know how to show off your food. But yeah, sorry. Continue.
I mean, like for me, the highlight for that scene was literally when Momo like she put the blanket, like I'm just gonna use my sweater as an example, but she like basically did this the whole entire time. And I was like, she's a big mood right now. Cause like if I have like say my friends like offering to cook me like dinner or something, I'm literally just gonna put a blanket around my head and just like wrap myself and wait for it to happen. But with the like cleanliness thing, I agree with James. Like I just do it in terms of like doing chores in the house. Like that statement from Momo was just really weird for me because she's like, I don't know how. Because I'm like, then exactly what did you not know how to like clean the house? Like exactly what? Like you kind of know how to take out the garbage. Like
Does she
you know how to like didn't she do it once with Shota?
Does
She did.
does she know though? She was
Wasn't she the one
told to
complaining
do.
about it?
She was told to do it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think, based on what she said about that, she doesn't know how to take the assertiveness to start cleaning. If someone told her to start cleaning, she'll listen and do it. But I don't think she actually knows how to like, oh, I gotta clean. Where do I start first without an like, she has to make a decision on what to do with the cleaning. I think she knows. Like everyone can follow instructions, but I don't think she has that clicking into her when it comes to her own actions of cleaning. I think that's what she was trying to say.
Yeah,
Which is kind of
like,
weird still, but like,
just
not
to-
everyone's good at it.
yeah, just to add to that, it's like everyone kind of has their different level of like cleanliness, you know what I mean? So like you know what one person might find like, oh, like this is unlivable, how the heck do you live in this, like, you know, like, oh, I got like a couple sweaters on the ground, a couple hoodies thrown here, whatever, right? Like some people might find like, no, things have to be clean, crisp, cut constantly, right? So maybe Momo's talking about that line where it's like, yeah, like I can live in like a dumpster if I wanted to until someone tells me to clean. Like I don't get like what, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe she's just able to live in like, I don't know, like disarray a lot easier than everybody else can. I don't know. That's one way of thinking about it.
I mean, I feel like this is just me, but I feel like we're giving a little too much credit. Like Seina's 25, Momo's 20,
21.
Taichan's 19,
21.
Shota's 21. Like we're giving them. I feel like we're giving them a little bit too much leeway, and at the same time, like if you guys are saying like they need to know where to start, then that kind of just brings in more problems because both Seina and Momo said that like that the house isn't clean, right? But they care about cleanliness. But if you're saying like that neither of them know where to start, and if they need like a direction from someone else, then I guess no one's gonna give it to them because I guess no one else knows. I'm just so confused by it because like I don't know, they're at the age where they can leave, like they're at the age where they can leave the house already. Like they've left their respective homes and they're living with 5 other people. Like I feel like they're like, y'all need to know at least a little bit of what you're doing, or at least have some sort of plan when it comes to that. I do know they do have the chores board, but that as far as we know, that's all just washing dishes and taking out the garbage. So I don't know if they need to like add that to the board in order for someone to actually do something about it, or like I don't even know.
I have a theory.
I don't know.
I feel like the people who left the house were the ones that were giving instructions on how to clean.
I agree. I can agree to that because Masato and Rie are like the more I feel like they're more in control of the house than anyone else in that whole entire like original cast. And like to me, like when Momo said that she doesn't know how to clean, but she likes cleanliness, that's where I'm like, I tracked back to the episode where they were all fighting about like keeping the house clean. Because I'm like, isn't that kind of hypocritical if Momo, you're the one that's complaining about the house being dirty, but you're not really doing anything towards it.
Well,
Interesting.
that's only one aspect of cleanliness. That's just taking out the garbage. Cleanliness
Is
could
that all
also
you
be
like complained about?
I felt
Maybe she
there's-
likes to clean
yeah.
house, but she doesn't like to clean.
Yeah, that's another one too. Like that conversation was just taking out the garbage. I think cleanliness could also be like, ew, what the hell's the sink? Or why is no one vacuuming? Or that kind of thing. It's a lot
What's a
of other
vacuum?
things. Exactly.
like,
I
I
don't know.
think,
I've never seen them vacuum. Only Taichun vacuums.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Burton.
like, I just remember them talking about laundry as well.
It surprised me with Sana, because didn't she have like a story saying like she's like the oldest or something, and she had to like take care of like her sisters or her brothers. I thought she would understand like, oh man, taking responsibility of these things while her parents or whatever, unless
Mhm.
that's from someone else. But that's, yeah, it's pretty surprising for Sana. But again, even though they're like 21, I feel like, yeah, maybe we're giving them too much credit. Maybe they are just all dumb at cleaning. I don't know. I hope not.
I mean,
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with UJ in terms of like Rie and the Masato theory.
Oh my
Like,
gosh. Is
I
that
agree.
what Masato was useful for? Horrible advice, yet clear direction on cleaning. That's so ironic. I give bad advice, but you should really take out the garbage tomorrow. This is how you hold a hand. But also, this is how you clean a sink.
True.
Oh my god,
Oh
I
my
hate
gosh.
it. I hate it. I hate it so much. And all I hear Shota in the background. I'm gonna go see my girlfriend. Bye. Oh my lord.
Yeah, like, I feel like Shota would be the type to give some instruction too, but I feel like this guy is barely there. Or if he's there, like no one really sees him. So it's like that's kind of unfortunate for them, I guess. But
Yeah.
speaking of Shota, we get to
Oh?
the transition, right? Okay. Speaking of Shota, we get to the next scene, which is the last scene of the episode, where they're all in the living room, and Shota finally comes home, and that's when he meets Hana. Little side note: when we were watching, because of course we watched this episode together. For everyone that's viewing, listening, we watched the episode together, and as soon as Shota showed up, everyone was like, "Yo, what if Hana's his girlfriend?" And I was just like, "Guys, come on, come on."
Hey man, we're just trying to make you happy
Don't give me
here,
that
bro.
Yeah, man. We did it for
Don't
your
give me
benefit,
hope.
not ours.
We don't care about the girlfriends at this point, but like I know it's a thing that you really care about.
Don't give me hope, yo. But anyways, okay. So, Shota meets Hana, and that's they kind of have like a nice little formal introduction, and then Sena asks where Shota's been this whole time. It was really cute. She was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I missed you and all that kind of stuff," and I was like, "It was cool." So Shota says that he went to Kansai. Am I saying that right?
Kensai?
Kans-
I don't know.
Kansai?
Yeah,
Kansai?
close enough.
Yeah,
Somewhere far.
So Shota was in Kansai with his girlfriend, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool." And then Shota tells them that he asked his girlfriend to marry him. And, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Will there be a Shota wedding
amazing.
episode?
Congrats.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hope so. I hope so. Because then we'll have to see the girlfriend.
Yes! The fiance, the
Nah, you won't see
fiance.
it. She'll be under a veil, and like that's the end of the story.
and then the camera's gonna be from behind her, and then you see Shota's face.
Yeah.
And then cut. If I
Yeah.
Ballet here.
Ballet here. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, yo, I genuinely can't remember whether or not that was played at the end of this episode, or if that was just a season 1 thing.
No, they still played it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I guess I just didn't
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, I'm just imagining that the guy's like, okay, you may now kiss the bride, and then as soon as they go in,
Or he's gonna lift the veil. Ballet here.
yes.
And it's Hannah. Oh,
Oh no, imagine.
Oh, I could
That's pretty
imagine.
sad.
Wild.
all right, and so to end off the episode, that while they're talking about Shota getting his girlfriend to marry him, and they're all saying congratulations, we get like this shot of Shota where he still looks like he smiled for a bit, and then he was kind of down, and I was just like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And he basically said because of this marriage, he's gonna be leaving Terrace House.
Thinking about
And then
leaving.
the
Thinking
episode-
about leaving.
Oh.
Come
Broken,
on,
right?
it's
You know he has that.
confirmed.
Okay, all
That's
right,
a
fine.
confirmation.
Fine, all right. I'm just adding a little hope. Okay, but yeah, okay. I guess you're right. Yeah.
Oh no, it looks like Jay has something to say.
Yes, Jay.
I don't think it's because they're getting married. He just said, "I got married. I'm getting it. I got it." Like she said, yes.
I got engaged.
I got engaged. First of all, he was wearing all black. Bad sign already.
Oh.
Second of all, I think he was thinking of this even before, like asking
Oh,
his
yeah.
girl to marry, because it was a closing arc for Shota, right? Like he's about to finish school, he's about looking for his job. You know, it's just the icing on the cake. But
Mhm.
An end to a chapter.
yeah, it's a new beginning for him. So he's probably gonna end it off. There's nothing really going on at the house, and it doesn't seem like he's staying that long. Well, he seems to be evident there.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, because there's only like 3 people running that house, and they don't know how to clean, supposedly.
So yeah, what the
So,
fuck, dude?
yeah. Yeah, he's leaving, guys. Or thinking of leaving.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was hoping to at least see like his final art project, you know?
I mean, we don't know when he's leaving yet, so we could probably see his final art project. Right? And like,
True.
I mean, once he said, I proposed to my girlfriend and she said yes, I was like, yeah, he's gonna leave. Like, there's no way that he's gonna stay in Terrace House while being engaged. Like, they have to plan a wedding, they kind of have to spend more time together before they get married. So, like, it makes sense. And
That's true.
Jay, you're right. Like, I'm pretty sure he thought about it way before he even proposed. It's just like him proposing to his girl would, like, probably mean it's time to announce it.
How'd you guys think it went down? Like, do you think like she just said it, or do you think like it was like a really toxic one where she's all like, "You have to let I'm walking right now, unless you like do something."
Tim, you really want to go to this path? Do you want to
No,
be
no,
the
no, no,
you want to
no.
be this girlfriend? You want to be the girlfriend? Or do you want to be Shota?
No.
Oh no, we're not doing it. Okay.
No.
Ha ha ha! Would it be cool if you married me? Ha ha ha! Stop it! For real?
God.
Really, Shota? Oh my god! Yeah, I love you! Ha 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 ha! Marry me, please!
I feel like
Don't kill me.
I feel like Shota is the type to be like super traditional about it, and he's probably had that ring for a couple months already, and he probably like went to like the parents and asked for their permission, you know. And
Really?
You think he
yeah,
made the
like,
ring?
I feel like it went super smoothly. I feel like he had it all planned out.
Hmm.
Like he's like, okay, I know I'm going to Kansai on this date, And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring the ring with me, and this is the day that I'm gonna propose. Maybe it was like their anniversary or something. That would have been pretty interesting too.
Oh.
But yeah. So like, do y'all think that once Shota leaves, do you think that he's gonna move to Kansai to be closer to his girlfriend?
I mean, most likely, unless they find a place together and they'll live like for as long as they are married for, right? And to answer Jay's question, I don't know if he made the ring, but I think it would be so cool if he did make the ring. When no one heard it except for me.
I just said it as a joke.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Imagine, like, hey, I actually made this ring for you. Will you marry me? Like, how sweet is that?
He's like, I made it for 30 days. That's the 30 nights that I said. Like, so symbolic.
I slaved in front of the smithery for 30 days. I didn't sleep.
Imagine Shota in blacksmithing.
I could see that. He's dressed all in white. He's like,
Soldering and stuff. Why are you soldering? Because I gotta make this for love.
and then his school professor comes up to him. He's like, "Why aren't you working on your grad project?" Because I'm working on my love project.
Yeah. And he's like, you know how like the art project's like, this has to say you. I'm like, does this say me?
say you, say me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I feel like that would happen.
And then it's like his actual grad project isn't even his grad project anymore. His grad project is the ring.
You know that it's like a big tube, like a
That's
big
it.
like whatever, like this. Imagine you crack it, and it's like it's breaking out, and it's the ring.
Oh.
God.
Art, baby, art.
Oh.
And then the girlfriend's like, "I can't open it."
In the background, that's my girlfriend. She's like struggling in the background.
Her back is to the camera. You can't. All you can tell is that she's just struggling.
Like you hear the scrunching or like the. Yeah.
Wait, imagine. Okay, so while she's struggling with it, watch like Shota said, "That's my fiance," and then his girlfriend would be like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Oh, will you marry me?"
Yeah. Surprise!
I'm gonna miss that laugh, bro. I'm gonna
No, I
miss
won't.
that laugh.
I feel like there's other laughs in this. Like I feel like Sena has a cackle.
Cackle.
Something like that. I don't know. And like the new girl has to laugh too. It's like like that. Maybe I'm just gonna miss it too much. Oh man.
Oh, Shota.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to see Momo's laugh today. She has a nice big laugh and she starts clapping. You know, that's the thing too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna miss Shota's laugh, and I'm gonna miss Shota's instigating, and I'm gonna miss Shota's art, Shota's calls with his girlfriend.
You have one or
He's
two
in
phone calls
memoriam
every
right
now.
now, and he said he's like gonna leave. He's not left yet, guys. Relax. Just enjoy
give her,
the
like-
show.
Yeah, maybe
Oh. Wait, how many episodes do you think?
maybe he.
Wait, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking like maybe he pulls a Masato and stays for like another like 4 weeks and then he dips.
Was he there for 4 weeks?
Felt like forever.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it felt like he announced I'm leaving like way too early, and then stuck around for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a smidge. Just a smidge.
So how many episodes are you gonna give Shota before he leaves?
Soon. Like I think he's very soon. He's the type of guy that legit says, "I'm out. I'm out." Now, like I'm out. I'm planning how to get a surfboard in Japan and come back here after so I could start training. But after that, I gotta get the surfboard back. When are you going to California?
We have to talk about the logistics of his trip.
Oh
Wait,
my
didn't he say he would
gosh.
leave here and
Oh
come
my
back here?
gosh.
Oh.
Like, it's so whack. But yeah, I don't think he's the type of guy. I think Shota's a bit more reasonable with him, with his word.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Tim?
Mm, 2 episodes tops. I feel like one would just be like a corner wrap up, and then the after episode would be like, "All right, I'm gone, bye." He just like laughs. Why are you guys crying, stupid? Just walk
God.
out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. 2 episodes tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you, James?
Yeah, I give it 2 episodes. I feel like it's gonna be it'll be like an episode where he's still there, and then on the second episode, it'll be him maybe presenting his grad project, and then the next day he leaves. But then I hope that that episode ends highlighting the next guy that's gonna come in
Ooh.
after him.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, in
Straight into this,
classic Terrace House fashion, I hope they do that, because that would be a really good cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Here's my theory with that. Like, after you said that, do you think Shota would leave midway through the episode?
Oh, I don't think they could do him like that. I don't think so.
Mm.
Personally, I don't think that would be their style. I feel like they wouldn't be able like. I feel like that would just be a missed opportunity to capitalize on the viewership. I don't know. Like when someone leaves, like I feel like they milk it a little bit, like Masato leaving.
yeah, I feel like
You guys
you're
want
just
to
thinking
walk
of
me
those-
out? Like, what a guy!
Yeah. Or at least if
I
they're
don't
the original 6, I think they're all gonna get their treatment once they all leave.
Yeah, true.
Like the stock on this Hana girl, pretty low right now. Don't really care. It's gonna be hard to replace the original 6 of this season.
That is very true.
I mean, yeah, like the stock on Hana right now is pretty low, but I guess like the stock on everyone at the in the first episode isn't high. Like it may not be as low as Hana's is right now, but it was certainly not at the peak that it was when we got to the last episode of the last season.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like because of how monumental the first people leaving is, I feel like they could take the risk and be like, okay, this person leaves like halfway through the episode, or not even halfway. I'm thinking like towards the end of the episode is when he leaves, so everyone's in their feels. They're feeling all the emotions, and as they're feeling the emotions, to close out the episode, that's when they have the new person, let's say, in an office being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be joining Terrace House, and then the people that are watching while they're like bawling their eyes out for Shota, they're like, oh, someone else is coming already, and then they're just like, oh no, and then boom, episode ends. You know, gotta
could see that too.
capitalize.
Yeah, like I feel like the new person, I guess in this case, will be like, I mean, depending on like how long Shota will like take for him to leave, I feel like if he leaves right away, then Masato's replacement will come in right after Shota leaves.
Oh.
Yeah. So it'll still be 5, but we'll get our 6th person probably after that.
Damn. So you're predicting them to go that long, having only 5 people? You're predicting like 2 more episodes, even though we've already had 1 with only 5. You're expecting another 2 with only 5, and then the 6th person shows up?
Well, kind of, just because like I think they want to show the house dynamic with Hana in there. So like original 6, well in this case like 4, plus Hana, see how that house dynamic works. Then Shota will leave, have Masato's replacement come in, and probably an episode later, then Shota's replacement will come in. Because they're still scrambling to like probably find another replacement. But yeah. It'll just be replacement upon replacement.
All right.
Yeah.
Jay, any thoughts?
Honestly, man, I'm ready for these new guests. I am revitalized. It is 2013, new year. As much as I miss Masato and our girl Rie, I need some
Miss
blood.
Mamba herself.
I follow her on Instagram. She's
What's she doing now? Oh, actually, wait, no, don't tell me, don't tell me.
she doing stuff. She doing stuff.
She's doing stuff.
Doing stuff. Unlike our boy Masato.
Don't talk about that.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
Number 36 surfer out of 36 surfers in Japan.
Oh my god.
I'm distant. I'm sorry. No. Nothing but love, Masato. If you're watching this, nothing but love, brother.
I say there's something off with Masato in episode 1, and now y'all are just like ganging up on it.
See, Cheska, look what you did. You made us bully Masato.
I just said there's something wrong with him in terms of bringing the drama to Terrace House. And y'all are just like,
Look,
oh, he's the worst surfer in Japan.
look, he brought that to himself, okay? I didn't like him because he didn't like to show emotions. He was like,
Okay,
you don't
fair.
remember the kiss? Okay, I don't remember anything either.
Oh, yeah. Worst Masato moment, in all honesty.
I didn't like him that way. You could be cute by being sensitive. It's okay to be vulnerable. But yeah, I just can't wait for these new members. It's great that we got Hana now. But yeah, I'm ready to move on. New season. Let's bring them, baby. Baby.
Yeah.
Let's see what the new year has to offer. 2013, year of possibilities. We survived the apocalypse and everything, guys.
Yeah, like we got a new panelist. We got a new girl. We got someone saying, "I'm out." Let's keep it rolling, baby.
Yeah. Season 2 is filled with drama, and I can sense more drama coming through. I'm excited.
More tea,
Hey.
guys. More tea.
Yeah, I love all tea, all shade in Terrace House.
Bad. Is that your prop now?
No.
You should have a prop every time you feel like there's a drama. I don't trust him or her.
So
Yeah.
Just do this the whole entire time.
Why not? Yeah, have a bit.
Yeah. No, for sure.
All right.
Are we gonna close it out?
Yeah,
Let's close
I think.
it out. I'm gonna close it out. Are you ready?
So is it up to Tim again?
Do you know how to close? Do you remember how to close it out?
Oh, I don't want to. No, I totally forgot how to close it. Can someone else close, please?
I'll close it.
Please,
3,
thank you.
2,
Thank you.
1. Well then, guys, it's been a crazy season premiere. First of all, I want to congratulate everyone here in this panel for actually making it for the next season of Terrace House, guys. Give a round of applause. We did it. We went to season 2 of this first show of Terrace House, man. We've gone from a long way. So, yo, thanks for sticking with us. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the content as we are enjoying making these for you. But yeah, that's the end of our episode. But before we go, let's find out what's going on with everyone else here in the panel. So, Cheska, our resident TikToker, besides TikTok, how can we reach you in the internets?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at CheskaCamille_. And yeah, that's basically all the other social media stuff that I frequently use. So yeah.
Nice. All right. Cool. And I see you, Tim, in that corner right there. How can we reach you in the internet?
Who, me?
Oh yes, you baby.
Well, for the first time on this podcast, I actually have something to announce other than my Instagram. Hopefully linked down below, you'll see a link to my YouTube channel. Stop!
Wow.
YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber.
Yeah, for the first time ever, I have a YouTube channel with one video on it where I collab with this lovely gentleman right here for Jason, wherever you are oriented to my screen. Yeah, we do a cool song cover. I broke 100 views, so I'm in the triple digits range, which feels really cool. And yeah, more content coming soon, but please check that out and subscribe if you like it, or comment or whatever.
Yes, sir. A very new YouTuber into the scene. Scene. All right, cool. And yeah, James, can't forget about you. I see you, fam. How can we reach you into the internet?
Oh, I got the good old Instagram, which can be found. I need help.
Your top right.
Top, right?
Right. There you go.
Yeah. This is my left hand.
Oh, damn. Camera
Your
right.
left, our right.
But
Dang.
yeah, you can catch me on Instagram. I also do have my personal YouTube channel, which makes it another YouTube channel that you guys can subscribe to. So y'all can do that. It'll be down in the description below. And of course, Jason, our lovely host. Where can they find you?
So I have an Instagram. If you look at my handle to the right there, and yeah, it's after Jason. I do covers. I try to do covers that aren't acoustic covers that are not in the renditions of guitar but piano. I make it hard on myself like that. I don't know why. Other than that, I do Twitch.
I dig it.
For jiggles. Hopefully I'll be back in it soon. But yeah, that's really what I do. It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
But yeah. But this has been an episode again, guys. Thanks for sticking it out for this week for We the Panel, a Terrace House Podcast. It's been fun. If you enjoy us, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification at the bottom if you enjoy what we're doing. And also, last but not least, thank you for watching. All right, guys, take care and see ya.
Bye.
Oh yeah, wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
Guys, clean your hands.
There you go.
Oh.
God. Oh my God, James.
I think-
Okay,
And
James,
leave.
we
That's
get
perfect.
it.